Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going through my September TBR, which was not a video I planned on doing at all. I do not have a very good track record with sticking to lists like that. But I've still got quite a bit of my summer TBR to get through, so I've decided to try and sort of solidify the plan a little bit. I want to start by sort of telling you how I've been picking my books lately. It's very much been seasonal selection. So I've sort of got like my summer pile, my autumn pile, my winter pile and my spring pile. British autumn begins on the 22nd of September and while I'm filming this it's the 24th of August. So I still have around a month left of summer and I do still have 8. I also do still have 3 books that I'm currently reading. Don't think it's impossible. We'll just have to see what happens, but these are my goals. In terms of sort of the books that I want to finish this month, I'm currently reading Where the Crawdads Sing. I know there was a big hype about this last year, was it? When did it come out? Damn, it was actually a 2018 book. I feel like the hype was very recent. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm on page 110. I'm already feeling it's gonna be an emotional read. I got this as a Secret Santa gift this past year and I'm so pleased because otherwise I probably wouldn't have actually bought it. I also literally have today started rereading We Were Liars. The TV programme for this came out I think last year and I really enjoyed it. Wasn't expecting to because I used to love this book when I was a teenager. So I had like really high but also quite low expectations of the show. I was worried about it being sort of like taking my childhood away and just it wasn't going to hit the spot, but it really did. The other book that I'm currently reading is on my Kindle. It's called I Hope This Finds You Well. So far has been such a fun read. I can see myself rereading it in the future. Do you think you could have gotten away with Autumn? I just kind of went off the cover for it. I didn't know much about it. It was on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. Moving on to the books I would like to read. I've got quite a hefty stack here. I'll start with the ones that are very summer coded because I feel like those are the ones that I'm probably going to try and read first. Other ones that I do think kind of seep into the autumn era. One that I'm really excited to get to because I've had it for probably about 5 years is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. Young, thin, pretty, a recent Columbia graduate, an apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, paid for by her inheritance, our narrator has many of the advantages of life, but there is a vacuum at the heart of things. Don't know, I'm kind of getting Jane Austen-esque vibes, probably a bit of satire. I'm not too sure what to expect of this, but I do have the audiobook pending on BorrowBox. So I'm going to be probably listening to this one, sort of like on my travels to and from work. I tend to like to do that with the book. And I've just finished reading A Clash of Kings and I was doing that with that. So yeah, I'm looking forwards to it. Next on the agenda, I've got Summer Island, which is absolutely going to have to be a summer read, I'm afraid. So I've got Summer Island by Kristen Hanna. This is giving me the impression that We Were Liars gave me. In sort of like that nostalgic, homely, the summer island. They've got a summer island. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I've also got Book Lovers. Someone commented on my last video that this was a really good one and I'm still not read it. I did recently read Bad Publicity by Bianca Gillam, I think it was, and that was really good. This one is also like a literary agent. The woman in that was like editor-in-chief. So yeah, Charlie's an editor with a gift for creating bestsellers and he's Nora's work nemesis. So that one that I just read was Second Chance Romance. This one's more enemies to lovers by the seams of things. But I do enjoy when they work in the book industry because that is my dream. I think I might even start this one next. I don't know. The rest of these are sort of more fall into the category where they can be the end of summer / beginning of autumn. I wouldn't be like annoyed with myself. I mean, I wouldn't be anyways, but like, it wouldn't be notable if I was reading these going into the final week of September. So on this stack, I've got The Convenience Store by the Sea by Sonoko Machida. They say the finishing touch in cooking is always love, and I believe the same thing is true for serving customers. I always try to smile with love at the person standing before me. This just seems like a very sort of mundane day-to-day life in this 24/7 convenience store. I'm really intrigued by this. I've had it for a couple of years now. This looks so cute. I love the cover of this. I have sort of really been enjoying this style of book lately. They're sort of just like, nothing too much happens, but you're learning about someone's life. Something really cute about that. I then got Meet the Newmans, which I did mention this also in my recent book video. It's kind of almost giving the impression of like Daisy Jones and the Six meets the Kardashians meets Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Like, I'm really, really, really excited to read this. And I almost want to reserve a day with this in my childhood home, because I used to sit and read Jennifer Niven in my egg chair. I really want to just get in the garden, curl up, cup of tea. Oh my god, I've got a cup of tea. Still hot, it's alright guys. I think I could read it in a day. Also, can we just talk about how gorgeous is that cover? And then you've got like this. I'm obsessed. Can't wait to read this. Okay, next I've got Tin Man, which I've had since 2021. I got it with a Waterstones gift card. It was a very random purchase. I didn't know anything about it. Still don't, but it's, yeah. It begins with two boys, Ellis and Michael, who are inseparable, and the boys become men, and then Annie walks into their lives and it changes nothing and everything. Yeah, it's quite a short one, so I think it'll be quite a nice little read. But this was one that I kind of promised myself I would read it this year because I've had it too long and I do think I'll enjoy it. Last but not least, and I do think this is the one that I'm most excited by, I've got Good Lord. Good Lord is a fierce, dark, funny and addictively readable novel told via one long email to an estate agent. Yeah, it seems that she's signing on to a new tenancy, and in response to this email from the estate agent, she just goes off on a big fat rant about her previous experiences with lettings. So yeah, that just seems really fun, and like the writing style, I just know this is going to be a quick read. I'm going to put my cuppa down so I can show you. It is completely email. So yeah, I just feel like this is going to feel like a conversation with a friend, and it is going to make me laugh. I think there's going to be so much to it. I'm expecting 5 stars. I know. Anyways, moving on from that. Okay, so these ones are sort of the books that I want to read at the beginning of autumn. I'm kind of saving my more Halloween-y autumn books for October, and I do kind of want to do a trip home before that so I can pick up some books from there too. Here I've got a non-fiction, which don't tend to go for, but I've had this for quite a while and recently spoke to the woman who got me this, and she asked me about it. She asked me if I'd read it, and I had to do that really awkward thing of like, oh my god, no, like I've not gotten to it yet. Whoops. I am really interested by this. These kinds of things, they do make me uncomfortable. I know it's not going to be a nice read, it's not going to be pleasant, but I also feel like it is important to educate yourself on the things that are going on in the world. This is called My Name Is Why by Lem Sissy, and it is an autobiography. How does the government steal a child and then imprison him? How does it keep it a secret? This story is how. I think this is going to be very hard-hitting and emotionally challenging, but I am very excited to read it. Next, I've got The Great Gatsby. This is just one that I like to reread every few years around the autumn season. You can see my edition has been loved. I really, really, really love this story. I have not watched any of the film adaptations of this, which is insane. I am definitely most intrigued by the obvious one, Leonardo DiCaprio's version. However, if you think that there is a better version of that I should watch, please let me know in the comments, because it might be the time, you know. Last but not least, we've got Stardust, which is a book that I've also had for a very long time. This is by Neil Gaiman. It always really shocks me to know that this is the same author of Coraline. I have watched and loved those movies since I've known about them. What do you mean that's the same author? Like, crazy. I do want to read both books and just kind of do a bit of a comparison almost, see if I can pick up on the similar styles more in the books than in the movies. So yeah, that is all. Those are the books that I would like to read this September. There is quite a stack there, so I'm not too sure if it's going to be manageable, but fingers crossed with a bit of determination, hard work and pixie dust, we'll get that. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see any more book related videos, lifestyle, beauty, anything like that, my channel is definitely the place to be, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.